Hey everybody, so this is Kelly and this is like my third time making this video, and it keeps getting rejected because it's like 15 minutes in 1 second, 15 minutes in 2 seconds, and um, if it doesn't go this time I'm gonna get annoyed and throw my phone across the room. Also, yesterday, my video for post update number 2 actually was under 15 minutes, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get it to upload. So I'm going to try to be much more succinct in this video and just sort of wrap it up. So basically what yesterday's video was about was that post update number 2 was much more painful for me than post op day 0, which was the day of 0 of the operation, and post up day number 1, which was the day after. So yesterday I had to take my Percocet, 2 pills every 4 hours around the clock until, while I was asleep, and except when I was asleep. And yesterday I had a severe time trying to get my fluids in. If I drank 10 ounces of fluid yesterday, that was a lot. I actually did get in about 3/4 of a cup, like one of those little snack pack size Jellos. Jello seems to sit the best in my stomach, along with broth, warm broth, and hot tea. Water, even room temperature water, hurts. I've been working on this Isopure Clear Liquid Protein for 2 days. And most of this from here down, this about this much, I've drunk this evening. This water, which is a liter size, I've been working on since yesterday, and you can see I only got about halfway. And I've also been working on this Gatorade for 2 days, and there's this much left in the bottom. Yesterday I was only up to about maybe here. So I'm doing much better with fluids today on post update 3. I've been working much harder at it, trying to get it down, and I find that I do better. I can get more down after taking my pain medicine. For whatever reason, like this morning, I woke up with severe abdominal pain in my stomach. It wasn't like the abs themselves. My abs actually feel pretty good, throughout my whole abdominal cavity, abdominal wall. That doesn't feel so bad. That to me is sort of like what the pain that you get after you've worked out really, really hard. Like if you did like one of those plank challenges or something and you weren't ready for it. That's what my abs feel like, only I can actually move better. But my actual stomach inside, that's where I'm getting all of my pain from. And it's a lot more than I was expecting, but it's not completely unbearable. It's actually the worst if I don't have anything in my stomach at all, like when I was waking up this morning, or if I've gone too long in between having something to eat. And at first I thought that was just like the stomach acid building up inside, so I tried taking some Tums, and that did absolutely nothing. So now I'm thinking it's just that maybe it's getting dry, or maybe because it's inflamed in there, it's almost like an ulcer and it wants some kind of constant like presence of something inside of there. Believe it or not, the Jello goes down the best, and as long as I don't eat it too fast, I can get in, like this evening I got in a whole Jello snack pack size in about a half an hour, and I felt much better. Prior to that, when I was out shopping with my mother, I was really starting to get that pain because my Percocet had worn off from, I had taken one dose at like 4 p.m. and we were shopping around 8:30 p.m. and I was really starting to feel that pain, and I was like, we were driving home in the car, and every bump she hit I was like, oh my god, let's just get there. Please, let's just get there. But then I took my Percocet around 11:30, and I've gotten in a lot more of the protein drink and a lot more of the water, so I do better when I do have the pain medicine in me. I'm just trying not to take too much of it because I only have a certain number of pills and I don't want to use them up too soon. Also, I don't like the fact that they make me sleepy and itchy. If you haven't noticed, I've been scratching and like I'm all red here and even on my face. Like the Percocet makes me itchy from the histamine release. And I would take Benadryl, but I'm not really sure where I stuck my Benadryl. So, plus that makes me even more drowsy. What I do take to help me in my recovery are two things. This is one. This is Arnica montana and Staphysagria. I think you can see those. They should be clear enough. The Arnica I've been using for a long time now. It's not just their little pastilles. I have Arnica cream. I have Arnica tea. Yeah, so I've been using Arnica for a long time. It's good for generalized like bruising and swelling and inflammation. If you've like overdone a workout, or if you've been like, say when I went to Disney World, we were walking around the parks, we were really sore at the end of the day, I would drink some Arnica tea or rub some Arnica cream into my sore muscles, and by the next day I was good to go. The Staphysagria is something new I've just started taking. It's good for speeding the recovery, or speeding the healing of surgical wounds, I should say. And I do believe that both of them have been helping me immensely. I started taking them in the hospital the night of the surgery, the night right when I came out of OR. Even though my surgeon didn't want me to have anything in my mouth, I didn't go by that. So I was taking those two, and I had like a Biotine mouth spray, which is like a minty flavor. I had to spray that in my mouth because I had literally zero saliva. I went into the OR extremely dehydrated, and they did not do enough to catch me up with my fluids before, while I was on the IV. I was barely even urinating. Let's just say I normally urinate, 500-600 mLs at a time, 10-12 times a day. I only voided 700 mLs in 36 hours. So for me, I was severely dehydrated. My urine was like a dark amber, almost brown. So I was really far behind on my fluids, and I'm finally just starting today to get caught up on those. So I had woken up with that severe pain this morning, but I was only taking one Percocet pill every like 6 hours or so. I was trying to stretch it out a little bit further. So I took it this morning when I woke up. Then I took it again around, when I got up this morning, it was around 11 o'clock that I took it. And then I took it again at like 4. And then I didn't take it again until 11:30 at night. And at that point I took 2 because I'm going to be going to bed soon. I got a lot done today. I was very active. My mother came over and helped me, she helped me go through all my clothes. Now, you have to understand, I've been up and down in sizes since I was a teenager, and I'm 38. So I have clothes in the range of sizes from anywhere from like size 14 to a size 24, 26. I think I even have a couple of shirts in my closet that might be 28s. In fact, the even larger stuff I've already even gotten rid of, unless it was way packed in the back. I have a huge wall unit in my room. So one is a double closet for hanging like long clothes. One is a very wide section that has 6 shelves for stacking clothes, and some shelves in there, roll out shelves. Then I have another closet that's a single closet but hangs upper and lower, and then I have a huge dresser. So all of my stuff was just totally mixed up in between there. Summer, winter, spring, fall, everything was in there. Every size was just jammed in there every which way. I couldn't even close the doors anymore. It was so much. So I kept everything in my wardrobe that currently fits me. And then I made 2 separate piles. Stuff that I I would be moving into next, like say in size 18, 20, 22, depending on how it's cut. Like I'm currently wearing an 18-20, but depending on the cut of the material, sometimes it doesn't fit me. So that stuff is in the middle pile. And then the stuff that's too small, stuff that you might consider like a size large, anything that's like a 14, a 16, an 18 that's cut really, really small, I put those down in the basement. Now everything went into Space Saver bags, and when I tell you I had 8 huge Space Saver bags full of clothes, I'm not kidding. So I had so much room left over in my closet. I was like, yahoo! So now I finally feel like I can get some more like organization done in my room and stuff. So I got a lot done. After that, I took my mother took me food shopping. Since I'm still not driving, I just don't feel comfortable driving yet. I went to the store and picked up some stuff to make salad and some chips and dips with like hummus and salsa and guacamole, some bagel chips, pita chips, and tortilla chips, and some cucumbers. I'm gonna cut them in half, and I made up some tuna salad and egg salad, and I'm gonna fill those up and serve them like half boats as like a sandwich. I have 2 friends of mine coming over, one of my best friends and another friend that we know from nursing school, that we've kept in touch with over the years. We haven't seen much of each other lately, so we were all free tomorrow, so they graciously offered to come to my house so I don't have to go out and, make a crazy, attempt at sitting in a restaurant and not wanting to eat what everybody else is eating. So even though I spent about $75 on the food that they'll be eating and that I won't be able to eat, I actually don't mind because I won't be tempted by all the other stuff that I would be like, oh, I wish I could have that. And so my mom's going to come back in the morning really quick and help me clean up a little bit. Not really clean up, but straighten up. I want to do a once over in the bathroom, once over in the kitchen, and then just sort of like vacuum and that kind of thing. So she's going to come over about 2 hours before they are, and that'll be more than enough time to get ready because all I have to do is mix the salad and spoon everything else out. So pretty much no fuss, no muss for them tomorrow. They're my friends. They're not, I'm not trying to impress them or anything. They like me for who I am. So that's pretty much where I'm at. I'm hoping that tomorrow I will have much less pain, and then I'll be able to get even more fluids in, and I'll try to keep you guys abreast with that. I've been trying to do a video every day, but like I said, yesterday's video I couldn't get to upload for anything, and this is my 3rd attempt at today's video, so I'm hoping this one goes off without a hitch. And I'm already at 13 and a half minutes, so I'm gonna sign off, and I'll try to keep up with you guys tomorrow, okay?